All right, we got one here, we got one here, we got one here. There we go. Got him. Well, good morning, guys. Thanks again for tuning in to my video here, my channel. Appreciate it. Today I am back on Lake Diefenbaker, and I'm going to be specifically targeting just rainbow trout today in shallow. Been having so far pretty decent last few weeks chasing some of these rainbows here, and this is getting to be the probably the last trip I'm going to be heading out for rainbows for the hard water season. Today is, right now it's -3. And we got about a 25k wind. It's a little bit nasty outside, but it is supposed to warm up to I think +3 today, and tomorrow will be +6 or +8, and then in another couple days we're supposed to hit +18. So, and then warm for the rest of March here. So I think this is going to be pretty much it for me, but the end of the season usually can be pretty good for rainbows. I mean, rainbows are pretty good beginning of the season, or all trout species are really good beginning of the season, mid-season, and late season. They kind of maybe pick up a little bit, but I found that they're a really good fish to target in the winter months. They really are a cold water fish, just like lake trout. Everybody targets them in the winter. They're always phenomenal to fish for in the winter. Rainbows, tigers, you name it. They like to cooperate most of the time during the winter. So that's what I'm targeting today. And for my secondary line, always a jaw jacker. Got that guy up and ready. I'm going to set him up probably 20 yards. Just off of a point here in shallow, 5-6 feet of water. I'm just going to run a split shot with a small treble and some power bait to start off with. I might switch it up to a little tube jig. We'll see how things go here. And my primary jigging rod here, I have got a little VMC bull spoon, green in color. These guys work really well for trout. They've got a little willow blade on the back. You don't even have to tip them with anything. They just get that kind of the fluttering effect of that willow spoon and the flash, and you just keep moving that, and they just come in and they just hit it. It's like instinctual. They don't need to come up and, you know, kind of get a smell of it like walleye sometimes are with a tipped minnow, you know, a lure that's tipped or whatever. So, but yeah, we're gonna start off with the little VMC bull spoon and a jaw jacker with rainbow glitter power bait on a tiny treble, and we'll see what happens. All right, we are hooked up, and it's a dirty sucker. Boo. Right off the bat, and we get a sucker. Yeah, it's a fish, but not what we want. Let us throw him back. Hooked up on the board here, and we got a little rainbow. Yeah. All right. Woohoo. Let's get him the tip. Okay, guys, here we go. First rainbow of the morning. Nice little eater here, but I'm not keeping any here, so we're gonna let him go. But yeah, nice little rainbow and jaw jacker. The jaw jacker is a little bit shallower right now. I'm jigging in well, a little deeper, probably 7 feet, 8 feet And that jaw jacker is probably 2-3 feet shallower than this. And I've had 2 hits and I've caught this one here. So I had 2 that got off, but so far, yeah, 1 rainbow, right on. All right, let's let him go. Just like that. All right, let's get some more. We got a fish. We got a fish. We got a fish. All right. A rainbow. Sweet. All right, let's get him. Slippery little guy. Okay, guys. Got a little rainbow here on the jaw jacker. Little tiny guy, hoping for something bigger, but just haven't had any luck getting them big ones. So, but number 2 of the day, we've had a few false hits, and this guy here, I'm just gonna let him go. All right. Okay, so I'll just show you how I rig my power bait. I just like to get a little tiny ball here going and get my hook. And I just like to ball it up so that it covers the whole hook and floats good. So it'll just kind of sit like this on the ground. Little split shot hits the bottom and you can have it just sit there. It'll just float. And when I drop it down in the sight hole, I was just watching it just to see how things looked. You'll actually see there's just a little bit of current underneath the ice, and this little ball just kind of floats around. So it has movement, and it has the scent. It's got a little bit of glitter as well for a little bit of shine. So that attracts them in, and that's all a guy needs for bait. It's a little bit of power bait. Just let it sit there. Let the jaw jacker do its thing, and I catch more trout on a jaw jacker than I do jigging. They just seem to really like the still floating balls of power bait. Some days jigging works good, but for the most part, jaw jackers seem to be the most effective for rainbow trout, ice fishing, any time of the winter. Alright, let's get back at it. Well, this is just unbelievable. I get out of the tent for 1 minute and the frickin' wind blows, tent flaps down, and my tripod goes to the frickin' bottom of the lake. Well, we're gonna have to get it somehow. Let's see, here's what she looks like. It's sitting at the bottom. You can see that. Oh, one day, one bad thing after another. Forgot the keys to the cabin, so I can't spend the night. So I gotta drive back to the city. Now this frickin' tripod drops down in the lake. You know, what next? What next? Alright guys, we'll try to get her out. Okay, we got a PK spoon here. I'm gonna try to get it. It's like I was looking down in there and I see something dark and I thought it was a pike. Unreal. Oh yeah. Right on. Woohoo! Ha ha ha! Right on! I got her! Put this away now. I already lost one iPhone 16 Pro this winter. Brand new. Bought it. A few weeks later, dropped her down the hole. Yeah, that was painful. About $1,500 down the hole. Anyway, it didn't get this one though. Alright, let's get back to trout fishing. Well guys, moved out of the tent. It was slow. And I'm sitting in the Ford right now. I'm having a coffee, just listening to a podcast, some music, and I threw out another jaw jacker. So I got 2 jackers out there right now. I think that's how I'm going to finish the rest of the day off, just keeping an eye on them. They were going off. I had the one just go off on me as I came in the truck here, and I got 2 rainbows on the one that I threw out earlier. So we'll finish up the day, I think, just sitting in the truck here. But yeah, I was just thinking here as I was sitting in the truck, just to share some info on the lake here where I'm fishing. I know not everybody that's watching the video here is from southern Saskatchewan and knows Lake Diefenbaker, but yeah, Lake Diefenbaker is it's a big reservoir. It's about 225 kilometers long. Goes from basically from Swift Current up to Elbow, and then from Elbow you go up to Outlook and the dam there. You can go back down to the what do you call it? Coppell Dam. That's what it is, Coppell Dam. Yeah, fishing's really good out here. Truly is a multi-species lake. We've got walleye, sauger, pike, perch, whitefish, goldeye, mooneye. We got rainbow trout. There are some brown trout in here, and sturgeon, and suckers, and there's a red-tailed sucker we got in here. I know that. It's truly a multi-species lake. There's so many fish in here to catch, and a guy can really focus in and have a little niche that he likes to fish. I personally really like the rainbow trout here. A lot of the guys, they like the walleye and go for those out a bit deeper, but rainbows are what I like chasing in here because they don't have really any other water that has rainbows in it. And it is stocked, but they do have a big trout farm here, and a lot of times the nets break on these trout at the trout farm, and you get these giant trout swimming around that are the breeders up in the nets in the farm up there. So yeah, you've probably seen the world record came out of here and whatnot, and there was a number of years back the nets broke and guys were catching giants all over here. So that was kind of where that was from. So, but it's pretty good for rainbows in here. Wintertime is a little slow for most fish, but I like coming in here for the rainbow trout. And then summer's really good. Summertime, you get in here June, July, August, and the bite's really good. Riverhurst area is really good June, July, and then when you get up on your Elbow, your June, July right through is really good pretty much all year. Sask Landing's really good too. I don't know Sask Landing. Never have really been down that far fishing, so, but yeah, if you want something different, it's a pretty cool lake. Great camping, great boating. Beaches are real deadly here in the summer. You can find a sandy beach pretty much anywhere, and you got it to yourself. So, yeah, it's worth the visit. So, all right, that's a little rundown of the lake, and hopefully we can hook up with some rainbow trout here by the end of the day. All right, let's go get them. All right. We got one here, we got one here, we got one here. There we go. Got him. All right. Well, this feels better. This feels good, guys. Feels good. All right. What we got going on here? Oh yeah, beauty. Look at that, guys. What a trout. All right. Oh yeah. Woohoo. That's a big fish. Oh wow, look at that. Beautiful trout. All right, let's get him in the tent. Get some pictures and let him go. Okay guys, here we go. Nice rainbow on the jaw jacker. Just sitting in the Ford here. And got a nice one here. All right. Gonna let her go. Bit big that I would keep, but as you can see, guys, these fins here are worn down. These are all fins are, you can tell that these are farm fish. Their fins kind of rounded off. This one's got some nice colors to it. Usually the fish that get out for a while, they whoa, fight. They have they get their colors back, and it's almost like they kind of go wild again. So anyhow, we're gonna get this one back. All right, right on. Woo-hoo. Well guys, that's a wrap for the 2025-2026 hard water season for me. Been a great day out here catching rainbows for my last day out on the water, hard water. To finish it off, master angler rainbow trout. I mean, how can a guy complain? So yeah, been a good season. Can't wait for the open water here. Got to get the boat here ready, coming up here in the next probably month. Get on Last Mountain and chase some big walleye out there, and come back out here on Dief, chase some trout, and maybe buffalo. Like fishing buffalo, it's close. Get some walleye there too. So really appreciate you guys watching. If you can, like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.